Hello everyone, this is Wolf. Just waiting to make sure that the stream is working out correctly. This sometimes can take a little bit. Oh, everything's working fine. Okay. Well, hope everyone's having a good Saturday. So today, looks like it's starting to get a little dark outside. So today is going to be primarily a day where we get things set up outside. We're going to be working on some essential resources, and more importantly, we're going to be working on some essential farms. So, oops. Unfortunately, in order to effectively do that, I'm going to have to convert some of this space over here. So, for that, I need coal, because I need torches. So I should probably go down and spend a bit of time collecting some helpful... There's a zombie down there. I should probably grab some more sticks too, so I can make some... I'm all over the place right now. It's been a long day, so... Did a lot. Okay, I believe I put wood in... Okay, come on. This one. Yep, I did. And I'm gonna grab that. There we go. Now I can just grab some coal from wherever. Yeah, I have some there. Yeah, sure. Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself for a second while I do this. Okay. Now I've got some basic torches. I can go down in that cave. I can go around and do some collection. So, it's Saturday night. I've got my Dr. Pepper, and I'm going to be spending a bit of time gathering some resources. Might as well. See what I can do with that. Probably going to attract that zombie almost instantaneously. Oh, this sword sucks! It is a gold sword, though. Let's put that there. And let's just explore around a bit. I'm going to be a little liberal with the torches. I got lots of copper. I don't know, it just means... Aha! Got some coal. Now, I know what you're saying, but it's just coal. What's important? Well, I also need iron and a couple other things in order to effectively do what I have in mind. So we'll just take our time gathering these resources. And I know this is a stone pickaxe. It's not going to last for much longer. That's kind of the reason why I'm using it. It'll break eventually. And then I won't have to worry about it. Okay, is there anything back here? Just ice? Oh, there's more. I see a zombie. Okay, well, I'll go back there and catch up to that eventually. It's here, and I can make a few more torches. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be go a little overboard with the torches, mostly because I just want to make sure I get this area properly lit up so I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. That's a good amount of gravel here. Ah, that startled me. Wow, this sword really does suck. Another zombie, huh? Looks like when I eventually get a cleric, rotten flesh isn't going to be an issue for a little while. Ah! That's just waiting to come down on my head. Go over here and see what we've got. It's just a little catch-all space. I'll light it up so I don't have to worry about anything spawning in there. And then we've got some iron ore. Very useful right now. And we're just going to go around and just spend a bit of time mining. Oh, there goes that pickaxe. Switch to the iron one. Alright. And the coal. So, ideally today, I'd like to spend, 2.5, 3 hours, maybe more, depending on how I feel. Streaming, I'd like to get some basic farms going, including some sheep, because I want to start getting some wool taken care of. Have some basic livestock for some resources. I should throw a torch back there. And in general, just take my time keeping and getting everything set up. So this area can be a proper infective base. We've got some dark area up here. I hear a zombie. Yeah, not sure where it is. That will collect our coal. Because yes, it's just a little bit of a coal, but it helps. Every little bit helps. Is that most of this cave? Yeah, that's the majority of this cave. Let's go back to that area that I found down here that I put the torch in. And I think that's the zombie I was hearing. It's through here. I'm going to wait until I have fortune to even consider going after the copper, just because it's so much better when you do have fortune. Like the amount that you get is almost borderline ridiculous. No, it's not much here. It's all pretty dark. Well, pretty well. Okay. Oh, I mean, it was worth a try. Now, because we do have to worry about strays, that's also why I'm gathering some coal, so I can light up the area and create a bit of a perimeter around where I want to build up my farms. Gonna skip to daytime here real fast, so I don't have to worry about it. Just take care of this real fast. And everything should be okay up here. I do know strays burn during the daylight, so we have an Enderman. We have a zombie burning over there. I think we're okay for the moment. Okay. Yeah. So we've got pigs and chickens over here. I do know there's sheep and cows over that away. Ah, creeper. I need to get a better sword. Okay. I saw that guy burning over here. Yeah, I know bouncing around it uses more resources, but I'm not too worried right now. Zombie must have been over here. Okay. Since we've got a bit of coal right now, I can afford to spend probably about that much on torches. So let's just take care of that. Good amount of torches. I'm going to spend some time lighting up in this area. I've thought a bit about what kind of base I'd like to start. But, I mean, I'm nowhere near ready to begin making full decisions on it. I was thinking like a frost citadel, but I don't know, it's too early to start making some of these decisions. So, anyway. That said, I've got, another cave down here. Now, let's put that there. Mark that so if I ever find it, I know it's a place I've been before. And we'll just go around lighting this area up a bit. Yeah, I know I can be a little more efficient with how I'm doing this. I'm just trying to get something put down. So, get a nice little perimeter through the spikes here, because this is where I'm really worried about the strays coming in. So, oops, a little bit of packed ice. And I need to get Silk Touch so I can mine away some of this ice without destroying it. I've got a list of things I need to do, some basic chores and some needs. So, in addition to the, yeah, there's no powder stuff here. Okay, in addition to getting some basic resources, I will be doing some exploring today. I don't see any reason why not, so. And yeah, this isn't going to be perfect, it's just the basic perimeter. So. And over here. Oh, I've got pumpkins already there, and I think I already found pumpkins, so I don't need to worry too much. Most of the staple goods I can grow. I think maybe beetroot's the only one, which, I mean, beetroot you don't use much for, so. Unless you need red dye. So. It's one thing I'll never get used to is having a shield on. I just don't like shields. Yeah, I'll use it. I do understand its value and the technique and advantages it gives, but... Oop, and I ran out of Sprite. I just really don't like shields. Mostly because it adds another action that will happen when I do the action click, and I'm just like, I don't want that. Oh well. Oh, but we'll do what we can. Wow, those are surprisingly close together. Oh well. It's not an issue. Got plenty here. Let's go over here. Let's light up this final section over here, and I think that'll get me most of what I need taken care of. Yeah, I could plant in the area where there's the snow and stuff, but I'm going to plant out here for the time being. I think I might do some terraforming as well. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Lots of these weird little cliff areas can create some interesting spawning areas, so gotta make sure you take the time to mark it like this. I would never have known that if I hadn't just fallen right there. So, but you know, who knows? One day that could surprise me with a creeper. So, alright, we are about done with the torches now. So, there, here. Couple water sources in here, which is good. And of course there's all the water around, so I don't have to worry too much about that. It's helpful. Ooh, lava. It's almost too inviting. Okay. I will take exploration of a cave. Ooh, more coal. And already it's proving to be worthwhile, so. I found some more stuff here that I didn't previously notice. Again, this is a whole new seed, a whole new world. That's a lot of skeletons. There must be a skeleton spawner in there. Okay. Just make them fight each other. And my sword broke. Nope, no spawner. Just an unusual dark spot that happened to spawn in a bunch of skeletons. Okay, well. Either way, I'll take it, because this is a bunch of arrows and a bunch of other useful things, like iron. Haha, there's iron. Well, that was certainly a little more intense than I was anticipating it being, but oh well. There's water dripping, so that means there's water up there. Okay. Let's grab this coal. Yeah. Well, it's mostly just going to be housekeeping stuff today, so might as well go around gathering some more coal. Which means more torches, which is very, very fortunately useful. Okay. I don't know. I think this hopefully will get me enough iron that I won't need to worry too much about iron tools for the foreseeable future. I don't know. Oh, okay, that went down there, but I can get that. Could definitely find more places to go deeper in this. I'm just gathering what I can at surface level. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. Probably going to be just surface bases for now. I think that has a weird texture on that block. It's just might be my Optifine acting weird. I don't know. So we've got down here. a lava source, and a creeper. Okay. Slide this area up. Make sure we don't get any more creepers spawning in. Ooh, this is different. I'm not going to risk it right now. Don't really have the greatest armor, and I just broke my sword, which, yeah, apparently my axe is better, but... I don't know. Call me weird, I just don't like using an axe as a weapon unless I have to. Got some lava here. That'll probably be useful for when I make like an iron farm or something, unless I go to the nether first or something, but... Oh well. There's a lot of opportunity and potential of things that we can do. It's Minecraft. You could... Sky's the limit, literally. So... Okay, we'll wait until it gets a little bit darker. Sure that we covered the area quite well. But I'm also going to already just start collecting some dirt, so... Because I'm going to need some larger spaces for how I plan to farm. So, those of you that know me know that I like to actually take my time with farming. I like large farms. I like the output from them. It's just one of those things that I like to do. So, and while, yes, I could have gone around and done this before, I decided to wait a little bit. So, because wheat seeds will be useful. I've got other things as well, but right now, let's just grab a bunch of wheat seeds. Ah, there's a spot that I missed. It's not lit up here. This is why you wait until it starts to get dark. I got more coal. I don't mind using it now. Okay. Got a couple of things where in places where it's a little too dark for me. Preference. Yeah, I know I just need to have light level above 0 and I'll be fine, but I like to have that extra little bit of security just to be on the safe side. Ooh, I've got an egg. So, this way I know for sure I'm not going to get ambushed by anything suddenly. Alright. See, like this spot? Yeah, this is a little too dark for my liking. Have I gone down here yet? And I know there's plenty of easier ways of getting hold of this stuff, and especially since I have some bones, but... taking my time. I don't feel the need to rush right now. Frankly, it's just Minecraft. I don't know if I've gone down this way yet. Let's throw a torch in there anyway. So. And I know pretty soon I'll be swimming in so many seas I won't know what to do with them, but it's all part of the fun. Alright, let's grab this dirt right here. I think this is probably a good enough space right now for me to work on for a farm. But I'm still going to grab a bit more dirt because I know I'm going to use it for other projects as well. I'm so used to insta-mining with dirt, it's... yeah. Okay. Efficiency on your tools does really spoil you, because you get so used to that nice, quick little break. Oh well. Let's go over here. Oops, did not mean to do that. See, got drowned. So, okay. Let's go over here and break most of this over here. Because this is probably going to be where I put my farm. In this spot. And we've got another area down here. Put a torch in there. Because this is going to get covered over. We have a wandering trader. Does he have anything useful? Kelp, gray dye, pointed dripstone, brown dye, bucket of pufferfish. Nope, nope, not really. But I will take the leads. Now, where are you? Oh well. Yeah, I know it was unnecessary, but hey, my world. And it got me the leads, which, frankly, without having the slime, it's gonna be nice. Darn it. Okay, I'll cover that up. Got distracted from planning to cover this up. So, part of the reason why I'm doing this is so I can put this 2 layers deep, so I can run water and have water going through it as needed without having to worry too much about making sure it's not flowing somewhere it's not supposed to, or creating a mess or anything like that. So, I'll take care of him once it's daylight. I really don't like the Wandering Trader. It's one of the mechanics I find the most annoying. Oh well. Yeah, I know they're very much useful in like super flat stuff, but it's like I'm not playing super flat. Oh well. Alright. And I know I don't need to be like perfectly placing this right now and creating a huge area, but hey. Why not? It's more fun this way. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Let's break this stuff. I think he died. Mission accomplished. Oh. So. I'm going to throw one down here just to be on the safe side. Should be enough coverage. Yeah, okay. I'll need to head up and grab more. I have some iron on me. I'll have to grab more iron in a bit, but having a little bit more dirt is not going to hurt. So I'm going to do sugarcane and farm, my regular farm kind of combined right now for these just manual farms. Oops. Accidentally dug a hole in the ground. And then because I have these leads, it'll be a lot easier to bring animals and stuff over across the water. I won't have to just Oh, there goes my shovel. Okay, well, I just have to lure him with food or something. So. Alright, let's go back to base. Oh, it is surprisingly bright upstairs. Okay. Let's just this last little bit to break here. Okay. Alright, I'll stop. I'll stop. I promise I'll stop. Nope, not stopping. Alright. No luck there, but whatever. The area immediately around the entrance to my base seems well enough lit. Or lit up well enough. It's not causing any issues, so let's go upstairs and start grabbing the next range of things I need, which my shield is about broken, so that's going to be tricky. Let's toss that in there. Got wood. I'm going to grab enough to get some basics going for some... I need wood production. I'm just going to be honest, I need the wood production. So I'll do that. I have a little bit of sand. Cobblestone, which I'm going to need to keep the cobblestone, but for other purposes. I've got some iron, so let's go make some more tools. Proper iron sword, another iron shovel. My iron axe is not going to hold up to much, so I'll make a backup for that. And I'm going to make a couple of stone hoes for this time being. Yeah, I know I've got these with Silk Touch and other things in here, but I don't really need to worry about those for the moment. I can use those for something else. Seeds, I'll take. And the flowers and whatnot, I don't need to worry about. Sugarcane, I'll grab. I think I'll grab the potatoes and the carrots for the time being. And yeah, that'll cover most of what I need. I can get something going to start with. So, while those are going through, I'm just gonna let that run its course. I'll throw some more coal in here. Actually, yeah, even though it's a fuel source that's radically more overpowered than what I need for that right now, I'll get to the blocks of coal in a bit. Alright. And onward. Okay. So, light's starting to come up a bit, so it's getting a little bit reasonably less dark. You know what I forgot to make? A bucket. One of the things I was going to grab when I was up in there is some iron to make a bucket. I forgot to do that. And you totally tell that I've had a long day. Went house hunting. Oop. Did not need to do that. Oh, actually managed to grab the iron. Okay. Went house hunting. That was its whole thing. Oh well. These are just the things that you deal with. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys though. I'd love to just play Minecraft and stream full time, but I have to have work, I have to have the house. Yeah. Modern problems. Okay, let's make a bucket. So this way I can have access to water. First, and I kept that on me so I could do that. Okay, so I can turn the cobblestone into some slabs when the time comes for that anyway. Alright. Now I need this. Ideally, I would like to have a space that is wide enough to hold 2 water streams worth, which means it has to be a total of 8 blocks wide in the middle. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's take a second, break this a bit. If I also do this right, I can have like a slab walkway around the edge of it, so I don't have to worry about things getting trampled. Okay, let's do that. I know I said I'd stop. I cannot! No. Alright. Got that there, and... yeah, I'm gonna break this as well. Okay, I'll call this the official edge. Then, 1 farmland, 2, 3. Then right here, I break that. And that becomes that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right here becomes the next section for the water stream. So I need to go 3 blocks this way. Okay. And then we've got farm... oh, I didn't do that. Oh well. And then I'll do this like so. Match... did I already mess it up on this side? I did mess it up on that side, but that's okay. I can shave that off and fix it later. Okay. So let's go get some water to start with. I think that'll be our pillagers. Why are pillagers over here? Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to interact with you guys. Okay. Got an infinite water source started. That shall make this next bit quite a bit easier. Okay. Really? I'm gonna have to go grab that bucket of lava, or that lava thing, aren't I? Which, unfortunately, he's between me and it. Alright. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting hot stuff sooner rather than later. Shield's not going to hold up too much. My shield's about to go. I didn't think they'd follow me down here. Alright, even though their stuff just burned, oh, my torch survived. I'm not gonna sweat it. Let's go kill the captain. You move fast. Okay. Got that taken care of, and I'm just going to put the lava back into a place like that. Pillagers. They're annoying. Okay. For the moment, I'm going to leave these in here. But I do have a plan. Okay? But in order to make this work, I'm going to have to start just digging. So, and we'll see here shortly. Yeah, I'm going to have to extend over into the side over here to extend the farmland. But this should be plenty of space. Now, this isn't going to be for melons and pumpkins. Well, actually, I guess I could do sugarcane in one place and melons and pumpkins in another. Okay, I stand corrected. Oh, like I said, it's been a long day. Alright. And these torches will not be permanent. These are very much intended to be temporary. So, well, actually, before I forget, now that I've got this area kind of established and set up for this, let's take a bit of time to plant some trees. So, alrighty. Those was jungle sapling. Okay. As far as the spruce, however, I'm going to have to do something special for this, because spruce creates podzol underneath it. Podzol is not the look that I would like anywhere near this area. So, to address that, I'm coming over here. And I can... Okay. And I can put the spruce tree right there. And that will convert to podzol. Just those. And I won't need to worry too much about it. Okay. I'll throw a torch on the island here just so it's lit up. And I'll just forget about it until that tree grows. Back to the farm. Chickens are dropping eggs like crazy. Okay. I'm going to end up making more shovels and hoes. I know. I totally know that for a fact. Oh well. One more. Okay. We've got that taken care of. Just means I need to spend a moment breaking some more these to give me the clearance I need. And I know that I've, broken a bunch of dirt and whatnot, or gathered a bunch of dirt, so I can go ahead and start expanding this as I need to. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab that. Okay. And there we go. Oops. Okay. Alright, now we go to the fun part, the bucket. So. We just work our way along. This part you guys have probably seen a million times. It is boring, but it is very much one of the most helpful mechanics in Minecraft, the automatically creating of water source blocks. You go along. My shield is just about dead. Bring iron with me? No, I didn't. Alright, well, if I get attacked, I'll have to exercise the better part of valor and run away. Okay. That works. Oops. There. And yes, I will be measuring these. So, there's one here. Oops. There. This area is a little dimmer than I would prefer, but I've got the trees planted, so they'll grow. And yeah, it's time to go nuts with my hoe. All this is remaining hydrated just fine. Alright. Okay. They are spawning just outside of the area, but that's alright. They aren't able to get to me just yet. Alright, so. This is about to get interesting because I don't think I'm going to be able to use my shield with this because it'll keep doing that. This is why I find the shields annoying. It creates a secondary action that you don't necessarily need right now. It just ends up being disruptive. I'm going to take it off for now, because this will allow me to just simply do this. Press and hold, and move along. However, let's be smart about it and keep our eye on the direction in which enemies are most likely to come from. Just like that, it's hydrating. Still no trees have grown. Okay. I think, though, I'm going to expand spruce trees, because I'm going to use a lot of... There goes that hoe. I'm going to make a lot of these things. Okay. Got this one side here done, so I'm going to basically just... Oops. Go along like so. So I'll do sugarcane along one side, and then probably melons and pumpkins on the other side. So this side gets sugarcane. Okay. I'm going to do wheat in the middle, which means on the sides here these get carrots and potatoes, and carrots are the first one. Okay, and we just wait. In the meantime, I go back to using my hoe. So. Okay, got 2 dark oak over there. Still no giant spruce tree. This part just takes forever. Oh, and yeah, this hoe is going to die. It's going to break here any second now. There it goes. Fortunately, I can make more. That's why I'm using the stone instead of the iron. The iron's a little more precious to me, and the stone is... it's a stray. Let's do this. And there's another skeleton over there. So that area it tells me that area is not well lit up enough. Okay, well. So where did it go? They kind of spawned in this general area. Yeah, I'm hoping that works. I'm hoping that solved the issue. Okay. Let's go back to working on the farm. So. Yeah. So hopefully this farm ends up being quite large, well, it's going to be quite large for a starter farm, but it's not going to look super pretty. It's just meant to be really functional. For that, I apologize. I'm focusing purely on functionality right now. Oh, there goes that hoe. But hey, it's outside of the biome where the water will freeze, so I don't need to worry too much about that. And for the most part, this is going to be very functional, very usable, which I'm happy about. Okay, so everything except this row right here can get wheat put on it. That row right there's I'm not sure. I have a little bit of a decision now. Definitively, I'm starting... Oh. Just got a seedy place, which I could have swore I got for the... Oh! Trees have grown. Turn around and they grow up. Okay. Once I've planted this, I'll go and take care of them. Okay. While I'm waiting for things to grow, though, I'm going to plant these 2 potatoes. So they're there. And now we go to take on this tree. Alright. The only downside to jungle trees is they create these really weird canopies. Oop, there goes the axe. You kind of have to play with them. Just deal with them. So, they do give you a lot of useful wood. It is right now, though. Okay. Let's just go ahead and mine this down. And then we've got the dark oak over there, which already spawned in. Wonderful. Both of them grown. Excellent. Not the spruce I was hoping for, but that's okay. We will get there. And we've already got 1 sapling. Oh, I see 2 more. That's actually awesome. How fast I got the saplings from this. I'll just let those do their thing. Meanwhile, I have dark oak wood. Excellent. And dark oak, especially if you strip it, has this lovely gray texture to it. So, I think I'll use dark oak in the decoration. I also happen to have an abundance of it. In the decoration around the farm area. It just makes sense. Oh, look, there's another jungle sapling. Yep. Dark oak sapling, jungle sapling. Oh, another jungle sapling. Cool. And another dark oak sapling. So, dark oak trees, while they aren't as productive as spruce trees, and definitely not as productive, or they're definitely not as productive as spruce trees or jungle trees, they are still very productive when it comes to the wood they produce. Ah, giant spruce tree. My inventory is a mess. Oh, fortunately, I think I can break down some of the jungle that I got and convert it into a few more rather usable things, so... Okay. Before I get too far along, mark the places where these were grown. Okay. Let's go over here, grab and see if there's anything helpful. Nope. Okay. My axe is doing fine. I have the inventory space. I'm going to go after that spruce tree. Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to wait for a bunch of this stuff to decay. And, yeah. Spruce is such a usable and productive wood. It really is. And see, now we've got this podzol here. So, the method for chopping down a spruce tree is the tree spiral. It is simple, effective, it just is tedious. But I will not argue. I will say it is 100% worth it. So, just takes time. So, now that I have some good wood resources, I can actually decorate my farm quite nicely. So, fun little fact, waterlogged blocks don't freeze, don't disappear, don't break down, nothing. So, if you're looking at ways of working and making a cold biome work for you to have a base in there, and especially an exposed farm, waterlog your blocks. Sure, you can go the whole light level and everything, but waterlogging is so much more realistic. Because, you know, if it's completely covered, it's not going to freeze and everything, so that's how I look at it anyway. So we got one spruce sapling already, which is fine. I'm going to use this. Let's go here. Oh, actually, we got a couple spruce saplings. So, they are productive. Just going to expand the growing pad here. You know, I don't need a spider's eye. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that. That. Okay. Alright. Now, unlike the other ones that are doubles, these will grow as single trees, so yeah. The other ones in the double configuration they're in right now, they shouldn't grow. But, well, I know for sure the dark oak won't. So let's go check on that. Ooh, an apple. Another apple. Plenty more saplings. I think I just picked another jungle sapling. I did. It's surprisingly productive for a jungle tree. Drop so many saplings. So let's do that, and then switch to this one. The dark oak saplings planted. And since it produced enough for another one, I'm going to put another one over here. But because I'm now expanding the area which I'm collecting resources from, I do want to make sure that I expand the light. Just because it's hardcore. You gotta be careful with what you do. So, yeah, let's just make sure that we don't leave ourselves vulnerable to unfortunate circumstances. How we're going to phrase that. Definitely just going to leave it as unfortunate circumstances. Let's see what we've got produced. Ooh, more saplings. Excellent. There's actually quite a few saplings. So, and there's even more up there. Yeah. I did intentionally mean it as originally mean it as a joke when I told my friend that, you know, a spruce sapling is an investment, but yeah, it's not a joke anymore. It's mere reality. It's just simple reality. They are an investment. They keep producing. Okay. Alright, let's grab those so I have enough. And then to make sure that everything is all right with these, I'm going to put these down in groups of 4. Which that is not. So, it even converted the dirt underwater into podzol. So frustrating. Okay, see over here, this is an area that I missed that I should have lit up. And then over here is a dark area that it's easy to have missed. Our jungle tree has grown some more. We've got sugarcane growing and producing. So let's take care of those. That's a light level over here. It's okay. Oop, missed a spot. Got a zombie. And a skeleton, or 2. Alright, well, let's use this opportunity now that I have some wood to spare to create a, create some chests. So, jungle logs, the ones I don't really care the most about. So, and we have a double chest. So let's put the saplings where we can with the woods that we're getting out of them. And this will help us keep everything all nice and organized. I'm just going to throw other things that I will be picking up along this way in here to keep things nice and organized. Which I know is kind of ironic given that this whole thing is just completely disorganized so far, but it is what it is. Okay. And yeah, oh, we've already got our first harvest of wheat ready. Let's plant that. Let's see, carrots and potatoes, they're not ready yet. Alright. Let's grab this. Yeah. There we go. Nice little bit. That's concerningly dark right here. Okay. Make a few more torches. I think I'm going to have to call it a day for the torches, because, yeah. Look at that. Let's put some effort into making what we need for some waterlogged items. I could do spruce. I could also do dark oak. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I think I'm going to just go with some spruce for the time being. As that will give me a good amount of something to work with. And yeah, I've got some extra spruce planks, which I'm not too worried about. And then I can use this every certain distance in order to create a decorative pattern. So when creating consistent and easily communicable patterns, one of the things you want to do is make sure your spacing makes sense. So I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got one here. So what would actually make the most sense is to do kind of a 3 wide one, and then put my torch on top. Okay? Because that means I now have a section of 4 blocks in between each space where there's going to be a torch. So, like that. Okay? Now, is this going to be perfect? No. Is it going to fit this space perfectly? Absolutely not. This is just a prototype. You can then move it around as you need to. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and put our torch on there. And 1, 2, 3. Torch on there. 1, 2, 3. When building in Minecraft, it is always important to keep your eye on the overall look of what you want to go for, but also understand you're not going to achieve it 100% of the time. See? I've got all this fixed up in here, but I've got this one extra slot down here that's probably, honestly, it would not hurt in the slightest if I were to just do this. And there. There we go. We've maintained the pattern. Break this. We're good to go. Okay, I just go along here. Let's grab an extra bucket of water so I don't have to worry about that too much. Oops. Oh, that's just going to dehydrate, dry out, so. There we go. But now I can go along and I can even this up. Alright. And I can use the pattern I created here on the other side to create something similar. Now I don't have to jump across. I can just walk across. Let's do the same thing. 2, 3, 4. Yep. 2, 3. Put a torch in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one. Put a torch in there. Let's break the torch that's already here. And see, we're creating our pattern. Now this is just planks, technically plank slabs, okay? you can do so much more with trapdoors. Oops, that's the wrong spot. Do so much more with trapdoors. You can do them with alternating types of wood. Oh, the sky is the limit. It's really what your imagination can make happen. 2, 3, 4, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We've got a simple pattern in place. It's not sophisticated, doesn't require anything special. It's just a very simple and basic pattern. Now you're probably wondering, well, why did you make so many slabs then? Well, I do have a method to my madness. Sometimes, maybe, if you give me enough time. No. I just know slabs, especially some of the basic wood type slabs, something that gets used very, very easily and often. So, it's just one of those things that you should, when you have the supply of wood available, not feel guilty about using. So, I have spruce trees growing, I have the supply of wood being created, so I don't feel any guilt at all in using it. So, with that said, we can now begin expanding on this side. Probably going to do potatoes on this side, carrots on the far side, wheat in the middle, and then I'll do sections in here of the melon and the pumpkins. So, and I'll do them along this edge. Maybe along that edge. I don't know. We shall see. This is, again, it's one of those things, just wing it. So. No, just you, Cyro. You're the only one who's mad. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So, those uninitiated, Cyro is my roommate and my best friend. So, there we go. An hour in, we're getting the farm going. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't work quickly, unfortunately, but I work at a pace that's comfortable for myself. Get a lot done. Oh my god! That Enderman just startled me. Oh, I was not expecting that. Dang Enderman. Ooh, we've got some carrots to harvest. That one over there. Or not. Okay, there we go. Dang Enderman. Oh, See, I don't know how to respond to that. I really don't. Because I'm not doing anything particularly special. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go... Actually, I should empty my inventory of... Woohoo, we've got some more logs and stuff going... Or some more logs, some more trees growing over there. I'm gonna put some dirt in there, like that. Put those there. I don't really need the wheat on me at the moment. I need to go make another shield. I'll put that there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, what was burning over there? Oh, that's the... Never mind. Yeah, it's lava. Oh. I already forgot that I put that there. Okay. Alright, let's go up to the top of the ice spire, because I need to grab some more iron. Alright, let's grab that, and... Should be good. I think I left the sand down there. I need one more. And I've got planks downstairs, so I don't need to worry about that. So I can make another shield, so I'm good to go there. I have a furnace in here, Cyro. I'm not going to freeze. Alrighty. Got that. Yeah, Yeah, might as well. It'll give me plenty of pumpkin seeds, and I can go with that. Okay. Sorry. Was just thinking about the next move, the next step in the strategy. So, I need to continue expanding my farm a bit. So. Oops. Alright. So, I grabbed iron so I could make more axes so I can go chop down trees. And I'm just going to continue doing some stuff in here. I don't think I'm going to get to moving the farm animals just yet. But you never know. Okay. I need shears, and I came here to grab... to make an extra shield. I'm blind. Sometimes I'm blind. Let's throw that down, and then we're going to... Oops. We're going to get some pumpkin seeds. So for those that don't know, you just shear them. This is how you make a jack-o'-lantern. And it gives you pumpkin seeds. Which, if you think about it, it makes sense. So, now that I have all these jack-o'-lanterns, though, I have to do something with them. For which I am not entirely sure how I'm going to take care of these. We'll see. Jack-o'-lanterns are a really good light source. So, right now they're carved pumpkins, not jack-o'-lanterns. So, I don't know. We'll see. I've got plenty of those, so let's make these into melon seeds. So, okay. Ooh, how many of these do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means my halfway point is actually exactly that torch. Okay. That means I plant pumpkins along here. Watermelons on the other side. Okay. Alright, let's see. And watermelon here. I had exactly enough. That is honestly astonishing. Let's come over here. We've got a couple more things that are slowly expanding in their productive capacity. So I'm not going to worry too much about the sugarcane right now because I've got a decent amount of that going. But wheat, on the other hand, this is very useful. So wheat I can use to make bread. I can use it to breed animals. It is very advantageous to have a good supply of wheat. Alright. So let's put those planks back in there. I've got these. Okay, time to go chop down more trees. So I'll probably start with the jungle tree because it is the tree that is the most annoying to grow. Come on. Let me go up here. Okay. We go. We're at the top. As long as we have a decent supply of wood, we'll be good to go. I don't think I've forgotten about that bucket of lava. I haven't. Even though I literally did just a minute ago. No, I think I'm going to save it for when I build an iron farm. So, oh, there goes that axe. Spruce trees are not growing. Getting lots of iron, and I think I just saw a sapling fall. Oh, it doesn't look like a sapling fell yet, but I know they will. Oh well. Got lots of useful things here, even if we don't get a sapling. Sapling! There's two of them. Okay. Well, that's advantageous to know that they did drop. Okay. Let's go tackle the dark oak. The dark oak is the main one that I'm going to need for the next little bit. This is what I'm going to decorate and build my kind of sort of homestead out of in this area. So... alright, let's grab a bunch more of this. So, and then I'm going to go down into the mining area and get a bunch of cobblestone, because I have an idea. So after these trees are chopped and then the next round are growing, I'm going to go mine a bunch of cobblestone. So, yeah. Thought I saw something over there. And just lots of chopping of trees. So. But hey, that's what it is. So, I think my estimate of about 2 to 2.5 hours is probably a good estimate. I'm already starting to struggle to stay awake right now, and it's not even that late. So, oh well. Everybody has their limits, and I know mine pretty well, so. We're getting a ton of saplings from this. Holy cow. Like, really? That's a lot. How about jungle saplings? Do we have any more that fell? Uh-huh. Oh, wait, they're right there. Got a total of 3 from this thing so far. Let's hope that there's more that are coming out of these leaves, because I'd like to at least be self-sustaining with the jungle saplings. That's a minimum I'd like with the jungle saplings. So, do not want to have to go to back to the jungle for a while yet. There we go. I think this axe will hold out for a while yet. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. There we go. There's so many more dark oak saplings. I'm not going to run out of dark oak. I think it was a good decision to decide to build primarily with dark oak. At least for this stage. Go over here. Oh. Just a couple more jungle leaves. I'm not optimistic at getting more. That's unfortunate. So... but I can always plant more dark oak. Might as well use this time being right now to... that's a good amount of dark oak. To work on my crops, because I saw that these were ready to harvest. We've got some potatoes over here as well that we're ready to harvest. Okay. Darn, why is it... There's one leaf block left. Alright, well I guess I have to go back across and grab a sapling from the reserves in order to make sure that I don't run out for the jungle. I have one jungle sapling in reserve. Okay, let's grab these. Let's do that. So everything's all nice and organized in there, because I am a little OCD about these things. I like them to be nice and neat. I know, that was my last stream, the comments were like, your inventory is such a mess. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's not intentional. It's just the starting inventory. It's just how things start off. I definitely do improve over time. Okay. I'll just, there's an apple over there. I'd like to have that apple. Golden apples are many, many times over very useful in hardcore. So. Let's just do that real fast. Ha! More dark oak. Yeah. Hey, producing. We're getting resources. This is a big move. Ooh, more carrots. This is a big move, actually. It's to actually have something to use. See, sugarcane's being productive. Yeah. This is happening. Okay. Put those in there. That. Don't know if I need a chest boat on me right now, but I'm gonna go get a bunch of cobblestone underground. So. Yeah, I know I covered up over some stuff in this area, but that's okay. Oh, we already have a dark oak tree grown. Anything useful? Okay, no. Alright. Underground it is. So we're going to go this way a little bit. And just start digging in this direction. So, no special rhyme or reason as to why, just picking this spot. And I don't need andesite right now, and I don't need the inventory clutter, so I'm going to mine around that deposit. Ooh. Dr. Pepper is not having the desired effect tonight. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. Do what we can. So, I'd like to have 9 full stacks of cobblestone by the time I'm done with this. So, does that mean a fair bit of mining? Yeah. Oh, dynamic lighting isn't working right now. That's okay. So, as I get tired, it's harder for my eyes to focus in this, so even though it's just not dark enough for enemies to spawn or anything, and I'll be perfectly safe, it's more for my eyes so they don't hurt than anything else. That's why I did that. So, which is important to understand. You're staring at a screen constantly. If the screen's getting darker and darker, your eyes are squinting more and more, and you're focusing on it, and it's not good for them. So they tell you in subtle ways that they're not happy. So right now my eyes are drying out, so everybody just needs to learn their body a bit. So you're the only one who can learn about your body in that way too. So if you know what your limits are and you know how your body speaks to you and communicates, you're ahead of the curve. So some people just simply can't. Anyway, so my thinking is I'm going to use the stripped dark oak. I'm going to throw in a little bit of stripped spruce and some other spruce items in there. But the stripped dark oak is going to form the basis for like just a perimeter area, and is also going to be a common decorative block in there. So the cobblestone, though, is going to be the filler in there. Yeah, I know, it's a very basic palette. But that's how you have to start. You can't immediately start saying, oh, I want to use brown mushroom and I want to use gilded blackstone. It's like, that's how you very quickly run out of resources, how you quickly push yourself too far. So I'm willing to use the iron that I brought right now in order to gather the resources I've discussed today. So that's what I'm working on. I've got enough to pretty much gather whatever I need for the next little while. That's what I'm going to do. So I know streaming, mining, super boring, but hey, this is what goes on in Minecraft sometimes. It's just the intense, repetitive, monotonous work that you just kind of got to embrace. And the end results are usually worthwhile. So you really feel like you've done something when you have this massive build that you just spent hours on, and a good chunk of that was you gathering the resources to build it. So, don't want to go too far this way. I think this will probably be where I say that I'm not going any further. So, but see, look, I've got a good amount right here. This pickaxe is going to last quite a while. I should be fine. My neck's starting to get stiff. And that, when you're mining, keep it in mind that you have so many resources around you, but don't get so distracted that you have to concentrate on just one thing. So if I was to mine one of these blocks and suddenly find some coal, of course I'm going to grab the coal. I'm not going to skip it. But I'm also going to make sure that I have a set goal in mind of what I intend to gather, so I don't spend hours and hours and hours strip mining and then realize I spent hours and hours strip mining and forgot what I was strip mining for. So, and that's, everyone has to go through this. Everyone has these learning curves. See, I uncovered some copper. Okay? In this case, I'm going to skip it though, because I have a policy of waiting until I have fortune to work with copper. Which, honestly, in my opinion, is the best case, because copper is so plentiful if you have fortune. So, I'm just going to skip it for now. And that's okay. You can do that. You don't have to collect everything. But if it's something you can immediately make use of, sure. So, keep your eye on the prize of your main goal, and then gather anything else that is also potentially useful. Now, I know it's not going to happen, but if I was randomly to come across some lapis, I'd be like, ooh, my god, yes, need that. But if I don't, I don't. See, I just need 3.5 more stacks. So, I'm going to go and mine around this diorite. Why do they call it diorite? It's supposed to be dacite. Really don't know some of the naming, because there's andesite, which is a volcanic rock and is erupted by volcanoes. Dacite is also a volcanic rock and is also erupted by volcanoes. So why did they go andesite then? And so is granite. Then they created diorite? What? Look, coal. I just came across some coal. So let's grab it, because it's something that is immediately useful to me. I can use it to make more torches. I can use it to run my furnace. So there we go. Looks like it was embedded in the back here with his andesite. That's fine. Now I have replenished the supplies of the coal that I used when I was placing torches up above. Torch spam is effective, but very costly in the early game. Oop. Level 10. Nice. I know it's not super important to take advantage of the experience resource, but it is a resource to have. So, enchants... Oh, there goes my pickaxe. So I need to make another one. There we go. Once you have experience, the experience points, enchants make things so much easier. Now, yeah, I could enchant my pickaxe right now. I feel it would be a waste right now, because, one, I'm not level 30, and I don't have a proper enchanting setup. So, it just wouldn't really be, in my opinion, a worthwhile use of those resources right now. 2 streams from now, if I have the resources for it and I can sustain it, sure, I'll do it. Sure, that's not a big deal at all. That's straight up makes sense. So, all right. There we go. Wonder where that blue saturation is coming from. Or if it's just my glasses. So, yeah, I wear glasses in real life. Oh well. Well, it's part of the reason why my character wears goggles. Is because I also wear glasses in real life, so. Without them, I'm pretty much blind. But, again, it's about knowing your limitations. It's about knowing what you can and can't do. I know that without my glasses, I am virtually blind. Oh, stack and a half, so we're getting there. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Just a couple more layers in there, and then this is getting me all this cobblestone, which is so wonderful. Yeah, I know it's cobblestone, it's a basic building block, it's super simple and easy to get a hold of gigantic quantities of it. And I could make a cobblestone generator. I don't have to be down here mining. Part of the reason why I am mining is that coal that I found. It's this copper to uncover. It's because it's something that I can invest the time in now and get a little bit of a return out in the end. Sure, cobblestone generator probably would be more efficient. I'm not going the most efficient route with anything here, so I don't think anyone should be surprised about that. So, I do not think anyone should be surprised at all. And who knows, I may find a use for the bird poop rock that doesn't look a thing like dacite does in real life at all. No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Should probably make an Iskall statue, because that would be hilarious. Iskall's gigantic tree made of diorite. I'll do that eventually, and then I'll have to send it to him on direct message or something, or post a video about it and tag him in it. He would hate it. So, Iskall's actually one of my favorite hermits, so I love his building style. I love some of the things he does. I love that he goes for it. He's willing to go for it. So, but at the same time, yeah, he has his prejudices when it comes to a certain block, and I have gathered pretty much everything I need for this, so excellent. And it's daylight outside. Perfect. So you don't have to hide. We've got trees that have grown. Still no spruce trees. So that's to the east. So they don't like any blocks to the northeast, so that should not have any issues growing. All that should grow. Oh well. You can't make things work exactly the way you want them to every time. Just do what you can. Alright. I'm going to do a little harvesting here because it's just how you get your farm to grow. So if you do it all at once, sure, that has its advantages, but it also leads to just a little bit more of a lag time in getting it going. It's easier to spend the time to get it sorted out yourself. Because then you know you're reaching your maximum output rather rapidly. Oops, did not mean to do that. So, and then that means that I can go like this, where I left off here, and plant a bunch more. Now, yeah, eventually I'm going to have to come up and just accept the fact that I have to harvest the whole thing. That's not a big deal. I'll get there. I'll have all those resources, all the wheat that this is going to produce just set straight up, readily there. So I'm going to go through and see if there's more that's grown, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. So I've got all these dark oak trees are grown. It's fine. Got some carrots. Those are... yeah, those are still not ready. Okay. Yeah, so. Okay. Got that taken care of, got that. Okay. All of these are growing, and I have my first watermelon. So, oh, and I have a pumpkin. Excellent. Now, in here, I've got kind of just a jumble of stuff in here. I'm not too concerned about how I put this stuff in here, but I'm going to make the effort to grab a few more things, and just make another double chest for exclusively cobblestone. Because, why not? So it's something that I will be going through a lot of. I don't think tonight that I'll start a full build on it, but I will start building some of it in a little bit. Oh. I think it's time that I set up my next area, though, which is going to be over here. So this next area is going to be, yeah, I'll do that, where I'll have my sheep. So I'm going to need the leads. I'm going to need a bit of wheat. I'm going to need something to set them up in, so that is, actually, let's just do that. That is where you're going to get you're going to be exposed to the first stages of what I'm going to work on, so. Let's grab, I'm going to need more than that. There we go. Let's grab that. I don't know if I'll need any cobblestone slabs right now. Yeah, I will need carpet, but I have carpet, so that's not a big deal. So we're going to set up this area as kind of a sheep's pen. Now I need to make sure that it's the right size. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't count. That's 8. That's 8. Okay. So in each of these corners here, I'm going to place a single dark oak log. Alrighty. Let's just do that. Okay. Now, I'm a little different with my building technique than many others would expect. In real life and in person and stuff, I'm a fairly analytical person. But when it comes to building, I like to be kind of just feel it. I like to wait to see how it's going to turn out and just enjoy myself as I go through the building process. So, let's place a few more torches around here. Yeah. Because I am expanding in this direction, so let's give myself just that little bit of extra protection. It is hardcore. No, I don't build ultra-modern, Cyro. You know this. So, he's wanted me to build an ultra-modern-esque monstrosity for a while. I don't like building ultra-modern. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. I'm more of a rustic/medieval Dark Ages style builder. And he knows that. Okay. Back to this stage. So, I'm going to make it a pen that's 8 by 8. So, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means that is facing the wrong way. Alright. Okay, we have stuff. So I'm going to clear it out. I'm not too worried about losing the light for a second, so since there is going to be a ton of light around this thing. So as a part of the process, though, I need to dig out this bit of dirt and along here. Okay. Now we're going to place just a row of cobblestone along here. This will form the kind of the foundation of the pen. Okay? And then to protect it, I'm going to, along the edges here, that's why I made the cobblestone, or the cobblestone walls, place the cobblestone walls. Now, these can be super simple, and that's what I'm going to go for here. Just a super simple design. But then I'll add on to it over time. So, that's a building technique that I suggest that everyone try at least once, just to see what your super simple interpretation of something can look like. Okay, so for me, this is a super simple pen. It is nothing special, has the minimums. Now I'm going to add in some extra details. Again, these are using all the same blocks that I had access to literally 30 seconds ago. I'm going to make a couple more torches. Because, why not? No. Torches are going to go in a very specific place. You can place torches on top of walls. So, one block in from where I did that, I'm going to place the torch. This is creating a texture change within the wall, if you'll notice. Okay? But it's also symmetrical. And symmetry, for me, is actually really important. Now I've created a pen where I could put sheep in here, and they aren't going to get out very easily. They're going to be perfectly secure in here, and yet I could go in and out as I need to once I put the final step in here. Which the final step is going to be something I'm going to need the sheep for anyway, which is some wool carpeting. Okay? Now, come on, there we go. I am going to, however, finish these up here with a little bit more detail. Okay? And the way that I'm going to do that is to go make a few dark oak fences. Oh, let's just grab those. Let's find dark oak fence. That's plenty. Let's make a few of those. I could use a few more of these. I need those. Okay. Now, when you're creating detail and decorative blocks and trying to add that extra little bit more to make your build seem just that much more realistic, it doesn't hurt to take the time to plan everything out. Okay? So, I thought I made more dark oak fences than that. Okay, I thought I made 19. See, this is how tired I am. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. How did I get 19 out of that? 12 will be enough for what I have in mind. Okay. Now, for each of the places where there's a torch, I'm going to put a dark oak fence immediately adjacent to it on the stone wall, or the cobblestone wall, like so. Okay? Now, to get around and whatnot, this is going to be kind of painful, but since I'm already on kind of a high point, you can usually make your way around without too many issues. Okay? Now, I've used something similar to this before, but this is not necessarily something that I specialize in or something that I would immediately say everyone should do. So please take it, please understand that what I'm doing right now is also partially instructional. Okay? Now that I've got this, fence gate over that, and then turn it in that way. Fence gate over that, turn it in that way. Okay? So now we've got these logs here, which are only so high. What do we do with them? Well, that's our last step. Okay? I'm intentionally going through this, adding in each step one at a time, so they make sense. I'm also trying to use the smallest amount of resources possible while doing this. So, unfortunately for this stage I can't have a shield on because I need to be able to do this. Okay. See, now we've gone 2 blocks higher, and I'm going to also, in this direction, run a line of logs that way. Alright? It's really simple and straightforward. And if you trust yourself, you can actually press and hold and it'll do it for you. Okay? Now, this is a square. Square is a simple shape. Okay? Don't feel like you have to be constrained to doing something ultra complicated and whatnot. A square is fine. Okay? As long as it achieves the goal of what you want that particular space to do, then a square is fine. Okay? If you want to do more with it, do more with it. If you feel comfortable with how you created it, be comfortable. Alright. Now we've got a space up here that is kind of, sort of... Oh, there's a drowned over there in the water. Actually, on the shoreline. I've got a space here that's kind of, sort of covered, but not quite. Doesn't really look like a whole lot. We're going to fix that. So, in the corners, add a final piece of... or a final log. Okay. And now we're going to hop down and go grab our spruce slabs that we have left over. So, there is a small method to my madness here. So, this is very unassuming, very, very simple, and frankly, a relatively boring design right now. Let's change that. Let's make sure that we pillar up from the right position, because yes, there is a right and a wrong position for doing this step. I'm going to swap out to the spruce slabs. Okay? Starting at the base of this block, we're going to go around. Okay? We're going to make... I'm just going to leave the corner... words, please. Open like that. I'll show you why in a bit. Now, the spruce slabs are creating a contrast, just like the cobblestone did. But unlike the cobblestone, which is providing almost a structural element to it, the spruce slabs are producing a, this looks a little different element. This is slightly strange. This is slightly a lighter color. Perhaps it's more weathered. I led you to that. That was absolutely terrible. I apologize, everyone. But that's actually what I'm going for. The stripped dark oak looks like it's been covered from the sun. Spruce looks like it's been sun bleached. Understanding and thinking of how the lighting is going to impact what you're working on does make a difference in what you work on. Okay. Now from there, at the base of these, you're just simply going to run a line across. I do not have enough spruce slabs for this, so I'm going to have to go down and grab some more. That's not the end of the world. Trust me, it isn't. Now, again, we are in a super simple roof design that... Oops, skipping a step. And now you... Oh, please, let me use the words I want to use, Cyro, please. Oh, I should eat. Oops. Let's just put those over there for now. Okay. Now, again, it's simple. It doesn't look like much. But we're not done yet. I think I can get away with that. And I'll grab these as well, because they'll be useful too. So let's do that, and let's grab exactly these. And these. And that should be a good amount of slabs for the moment. I can make more if I need to. Alright, let's use our handy-dandy cobblestone for pillaring. So, totally did not just trademark this cobblestone for pillaring technique. No. Could you imagine if someone did that? It's like, you can't use that building technique. I trademarked it. Oh, okay. So. See, now, placing slabs can lead to you accidentally doing something like that. That's okay. If you want to fix it, you can. If you don't, don't. You don't have to be super exacting with everything you do. And right now, since I'm working with such a simple shape, I kind of have to do that. But now the shape is going to change. And like I said, I skipped a step earlier. So, we're going to place up a raised edge here. And then we are going to run a line of blocks like so. Now, this roof is also going to have certain things about it. I wish I had some glow lichen. It would be. I should go get some glow lichen from the ocean. I know there's some in there. That will be kind of sort of wonky, but don't worry about it. Don't feel like you have to have it exactly perfect. Okay. Now, from this position, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to place slabs like so. Oh, that was a mistake. Fix it. And now I'm down here. Alright, we shall do this, and we're back to our handy-dandy, totally not trademarked cobblestone pillaring technique. Patent pending. Oh, yes, I will patent cobblestone pillaring. Oh. Alright. Okay. Now, as you can see, I don't necessarily have exactly the right amount of slabs to do this. That's okay. In fact, I'm going to run out. So let's place a crafting table, and let's... That's not what I wanted to do. Let's make some more slabs. You can always make excess materials useful in some fashion. Okay? Now you're probably thinking, well, what are you going to do now? How are you going to make this all line up? I'm not. Because since this is going to be for livestock, you could also think about the practicalities of the situation. Do you really want all of the livestock in one confined space without there to be enough airflow? Do you not want there to be a vent? It's these subtle little details that actually do make a build pop. Okay? Now I'm going to switch to a slightly different technique here, and I just made a mistake. It's okay. By placing a block in here, in the middle, and giving us this plus shape up here. Okay? This is a 4x4 plus, which is actually just a bunch of 2x2s and stuff in here. I'm going to do my first building trick and switch to the next useful block in here, which is actually the full blocks. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to go back to my slabs. Or not my slabs. I'm going to have to use some dirt for scaffolding, temporary scaffolding. That's okay. Now, I know it doesn't look super realistic. It's not supported or anything. That's okay. Give it that last little bit there. And then you can put whatever you want on the inside, which I'm going to go do a little bit of this. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. So everything looks like it's stair-stepped. Everything looks like it's all nice and stacked together. Let's jump over here. Break down this because we're not going to need it anymore. Let's go in here. Grab that. And as you can see, we've now got a nice, well-ventilated place for our livestock to live. But we have to make a couple of essential structural changes. That's okay. Just start placing your stairs. See, now you've got this weird shape in there, or at least I've got this weird shape in here. That's a mistake. It's a small one. It's an annoying one. It's Minecraft being weird. Yeah, trying to get stairs to work when you're on the underside of things is always a pain. So let's go break this block. This block. Okay. So what needed to happen is that need to be there. That need to be there. And this needed to be there. Nope. There we go. See, now it's perfectly encircled. Okay? And from here, there's all kinds of, that's the wrong tool, all kinds of things that you can do if you wanted to add just that extra little bit of technique, that extra little bit of, oh, this is cool, to it. I probably would put lanterns in here if I had the iron to spare. But right now, the torches that are in here are providing more than enough light to spawn-proof the whole thing. And there we go. We now have a fairly basic hut for us to put our sheep in. So let's go get some, shall we? I did grab the leads for a reason. I do have the wheat for a reason. The sun's starting to go down, so I should probably make this relatively quick. And the sheep are over there. So let's go. Grab my bed. I did not grab my bed. I should grab my bed. I am not thinking like I'm in hardcore right now. In squared? What's in squared? Oh no, those ones went in the wrong direction. Ah. Oh well. So I'll have to fix those. Thing is fixing those isn't really difficult at all. It just means you need to do something to make it so they can't reappear in that location. So planting a crop is a good way to do that. So alright, let's do a little swimming. You're going to hear me open a can of Dr. Pepper. Alright. So, and the sheep are this way. So the reason I grabbed the bed is I do know the sun is going down. I need to make sure that I have everything taken care of and that I'm not going to be putting myself in any significant amounts. Yes, it is Minecraft, but you can still encircle something with it. Yeah, that's Dr. Pepper. Oh, I know, sodas and gaming, a horrible stereotype. Totally playing into it. I don't really care right now. Okay, we've got sheep over there that I sheared previously, so. Ideally, I'd like to ensnare more than just 2, but I can easily grab 2 with the leads right now, so. That's what I'm going to do, so. If I can get them to cooperate. One more over here. Okay. Then I'll just keep the leads for whichever ones decide not to cooperate. As I know, there are going to be those. Okay, so I've got, what, 5? 6? I think I have 6. Yes. And I will dye them. Oh my goodness, Cyro! I will definitely dye them so that they have the various wool colors and whatnot, but let's skip the night real fast. Alright. And just a little further to go. I may have bitten off more than I could chew with all these ones. Oh well. Will be really important for me to get the main color that I'm going to need from them, so I'm going to have to go kill some squid. The main color that I need is the regular gray. It is one of my favorite blocks for building in depth into a design, and it's just so versatile. You can't go wrong with a nice dark gray. And I'm going to show you how to make that work. Oops, we lost one. Okay. Okay. I can start with 6 colors. I can start with the ones that as they breed together, they'll produce other colors. That way, at least it will be slightly efficient. So, and then after a couple of rounds of breeding and whatnot, I can dye the ones that are the duplicates or the ones that aren't needed into the other colors. But I will definitely start off with like 2 of these guys being the gray color. Ooh, this is going to get a little tricky because they don't like water. I mean, they will go through it, they're slow. They are not quick in water at all. I don't know if I'm going to do the leads or not, because this is actually going really quite well. Yeah, see, they are very slow. So the reason for the 8x8 grid is that means I can put in probably about 20 or so sheep, and the grass will be able to keep up with them. So there's sometimes a method to the madness and things. Come on, I need that last sheep to come through. Okay. So, pop trivia, if anyone can say what is the rarest color of naturally occurring sheep. So, yes, if you know, I will name tag one of the sheep with your username. So, after I dye it that color, of course. Let's go around. No, I'll just have to go this way. We lost one. Hey, you want some wheat? Oh. All right then. I will dye a pink sheep and name it Syro Inferno. Alrighty then, so my first pink sheep will be named Syro Inferno. I'll come back and get that one. I think they're stuck. Nope, nope, nope. Guys, come over here. And there we go. Okay. Where is the one that's stuck over here? You get loose? Something got trampled. Which, of course, I just did the trampling myself. I did... Got 5 in here now. So how did that last one go? That's weird. Okay, well, one of the sheep I collected just... Oh, there he is. Hiding on the other side of the sugarcane. I found him. Okay. Let's use a league this time. So... Ooh, lots of carrots. Come on. Alright. Yeah, I totally could have made the one at the very top my base. Oh well. No, no, go back. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. Lure him back in. The grass is just making everything so much more annoying. Ah, go away. Okay. Oh. Now that that's done, I'm going to go kill a squid so I can get some black dye. I think I can get everything else pretty easily. I do remember seeing squid here because this is a river biome. There we go. Alright. There's a drown nearby. I just heard it. Alright. This probably would make a good place to make a squid farm. Well, it's just a lot of water to drain out. That would be tricky. A total of 8 ink sacs. Let's grab 11. No, I don't need that many, but holy cow, he is really running. Did not realize they could move so fast. That squid is really trucking along, and I think I lost him. Oh, there he is. Gonna start drowning now. Okay. Oh, we've got another wandering trader. If he has anything important, it's the leads. Oh. Got white dye, red sand. I mean, not really, no. I'm just gonna leave him here to drown. Okay, so I have enough to make the gray dye that I need. And I have enough to make the black one. So, if I make some red dye, some blue dye, some yellow dye, and then a couple black dye, and then I also combine that with some bone meal to make some gray dye, I think I'll have pretty much everything I need for these guys. Okay, let's go grab that bone meal, make the white dye, combine it to make the gray dye, and then I think that's everything, because that means I have one blue one, one red one, one yellow one black one, and then 2 of the gray ones. So I think that'll be the last of what I need, really. Oh, I've got bone meal in here. Oh, yes. Okay. Is there anything else that I should probably need for this project? I'll grab a little bit of the wheat, but it's not really needed. I'm just trying to free up some space up here. Not really, no. I mean, yeah, I could get green other ways, but I'm not worried about it right now. I can go through and do the color correction another time. I'm just going to breed them up right now and just get a bunch of little ones of different colors. Seems to be the best course of action right now. It's definitely a fun little hole right there. But yeah, we've got a nice farm going on. Hey, we've got some spruce trees finally growing in. Only took a while. Okay. Let's start by subtly dyeing a few of you blue, red. Black, yellow, and nope, you're out of range. Let's do something kind of evil. Gray and gray. Okay, so they're breeding around right now, and it's just creating some random ones, so that's not a big deal. Let's see what baby colors we got. We got gray, a black, and a purple. Excellent. Hey, it's progress. It is. So with that, I'm going to make one final little check on this, which is the roof is actually fairly dark, but it's getting enough light that nothing will spawn on there in the spawnable spaces. So, mission accomplished. Let's do some planting here now. I'm not too worried about anything spawning in around me because, for the most part, this is all pretty secured. So. Okay. Let's grab these. Alright. That's the last bit of housekeeping right now. Let's finish planting the crops. Okay. Got that done. I'm going to have to place these potatoes in a very specific couple of spaces. Because that'll force them to grow in a different direction. Oops. Skipped a step. And another one instantaneously grows back in its place. Okay. So that's not supposed to happen. Oh, that's okay. Oh, there goes my tool. I can go make another one. That's not a big deal. Alright. I know the placement of these potatoes is going to be kind of random. Not much I can do about it. Yeah. Okay, so... But we got some melons, we got some carrots that I need to go plant more. That I forgot that I had a bunch of extras in here, so... Yeah. So, let's go back through here, plant more of these. And the theme for the sheep pen is going to be kind of the theme for the whole farming area here. So anticipate that palette, that design motif to be a pretty commonplace as I start expanding this. So, and when I start switching to more automated farms, yeah, it'll probably get a bit more use and functionality then, but hey, it's getting somewhere. It's building up. It's expanding. This is the main goal. And I'm happy about that. Let's just put those things in there. I've got a couple more wheat seeds here, so let's let's go harvest some wheat, why don't we? This will probably be the very last thing I do, and then I'm going to probably get off here. So it's getting late. I'm getting really tired. Like I said, it was a long day. We were house hunting. So, yeah, it was a lot. Oh, zombie. Of course it's a zombie. of course you would do some trampling. Oh, I've got seeds. Okay, you can go away now. Where did that zombie come in now? Gotta be a spawnable spot over here. It's probably here. Okay. Let's just... better safe than sorry, honestly. This is hardcore. And I am far from a championship Minecraft player. Just keep going. I think this will be the last time I piecemeal harvest this wheat. I'm just going to go through and harvest the whole thing when it's all ready. Yeah. So, but again, I'm getting a good amount, and I've got 55 more after this whole stack that I'm going to place. So I'm going to be rolling in the wheat here soon. So that is perfectly fine by me. Look, there's more coming through. So this is me playing Minecraft and just in general getting things all nice and set up so I have some resources to draw upon as the game progresses. So yay, these are starting to grow in the correct direction. So that's excellent. So it's off to a good start. We're getting things going. We're getting the ball rolling. And yeah, I'm enthusiastic. I'm really quite happy about how far we've made it in just a short amount of time. We've got so much going on here. And do we already have... I actually may be able to breathe these again. Yes, I saw the zombie. Breed you, and let's breed you and see if you make a green one. Don't know what we're going to get. We got a... Really? A gray one? Breed you, and let's breed you. That should make another... Okay, well, here. I'll gladly breed up the rest of you guys, and I can go through and add more colors and stuff in time. So, yeah. Okay. It was worth a shot. So, with that, I am going to call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and yay, our spruce trees grew. So, I plan to stream tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's, again, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And we are going to be building up the whole area here. We are going to take our time and gather some resources. Well, we already have a good amount of resources, but we're going to chop down most of these trees. We're going to build up some proper tree growing spaces. We're going to expand our existing tree growing spaces and our existing resources. We're going to start our first couple of really good, firm harvests on all this stuff. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be a great, well-productive area. And of course, my starter base, I've already begun significantly growing beyond it, and a chest monster started. So, yeah. We'll need to start with some basic storage areas as well when that gets going. So, alright, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do really appreciate it. This has been Wolf, and have a good night. Have a good night, Cyro.